The implications of the finance bill that was signed into law by President Uhuru Kenyatta have started taking effect, with Kenyans feeling the pinch from the instant spike in the general cost of living. Cooking gas is among commodities that has been subjected to the tax hike, making it more expensive for Kenyans to acquire a means of cooking food. Other taxes that took effect from yesterday include the 20% excise duty on loan fees and increased excise duty on airtime and data from 15% to 20%. And as Faizal Ahmed explains, many Kenyans are bracing themselves for tougher times.
To finance the 2021-2022 financial year budget, President Uhuru Kenyatta assented the finance bill, effectively allowing the taxman to collect more on common user items relied on by millions of Kenyans. A 16% value-added tax on cooking gas will effectively push the price of LPG up by at least 350 shillings. Elizabeth Awino, who operates a restaurant in Nairobi's Mukuru Kwanjenga slum, says that with the increase in LPG prices, she will be forced to either use alternative fuel sources like charcoal or firewood, or push the added cost to the consumers.
Kama ni gas tulikuwa tunajaziwa na 800, sasa imekuwa 1200. Sasa zingine inateremka kidogo tena inarudi chini. Kama ni mafuta ya kupika hata tuwezi ongea hapo sasa. Juu imekuwa mara mbili zaidi. Na hakuna kitu inaongezeka kwa bado tuko tu vile tulikuwa.
The government increased the price of kerosene to reduce cases of fuel adulteration in the country. For individuals selling LPG, they also complain of reduced consumer purchasing power, with customers now taking the commodity on credit.
Hivi walikuwa wanauza kitambo, si wenye watakuwa wanauza sasa hivi. Na pia ukipelekea customer ana complain imepanda, unapata hana hiyo pesa. Sasa inafika mahali pia unamuelezea inabidi aelewe, anatoa ile kidogo ako nayo. Toa ile kidogo ako nayo nakwambia atakuongezea ingine baadaye.
One of the things that they are keen on is to have a wider usage of LPG in its one of these policy goals. So having an increase of excise duty or VAT on LPG gases is quite counterproductive to these goals by the Ministry of Energy. So I don't know how it will pan out.
This morning, banks sent notifications to individuals informing them on the changes made in the finance bill and how it will affect their loan repayments after 20% excise duty on loan fees that will see banks pay the taxman more than 7 billion shillings annually, which risks making credit costly for homes and businesses as lenders transfer the burden to borrowers.
Kulingana na hiyo hali ya maisha, sijaweza kulipa vile inafaa kwa sababu vitu imekuwa bei kali, biashara iko chini. So kwa hiyo ngiri 5 nilikuwa nafaa kulipa kila week, nalipa saa ngiri 3. Serikali ifanye juu chini isiongezee zaidi hiyo interest ya kulipa.
It's an added cost to common wananchi in the extent that now this is an additional higher price pressure point. This particular commodity increase, not only cooking gas but also the other items that are quite pertinent to common wananchi. So, but having said that, and looking at the broad context of this whole Finance Act 2020, we are moving or we are seeing an increase target of 181 billion in terms of the ordinary revenue to be collected this financial year.
An increase in excise duty on airtime and data from 15% to 20% will see the National Treasury raise at least 8 billion shillings from Safaricom, Airtel and Telkom Kenya. To this effect, telco provider Airtel subscribers will now pay 2 shillings and 78 cents, this away from the 2 shillings that they were paying previously. The new taxes, which took effect from yesterday, are expected to raise the cost of living among Kenyans, squeezing both personal and household incomes further, with the month-on-month inflation also increasing, not forgetting the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the economy. The introduction of these taxes in the finance bill are meant to help KRA collect a whopping 1.5 trillion shillings in this year's financial budget. However, these commodities that are being taxed are commodities that are used by Kenyans on a daily basis. Faizal Ahmed, Citizen TV, Nairobi.